Hey there, it's Elf back again with a brand new video, and it has been about a year since I've uploaded. I'm sorry about that. Life be lifing, and I haven't really had time to make a new video, but here we are. So, let's get into it, shall we? So, last time I updated you guys, I was 280 pounds in September of last year, 2023. So, what happened ever since then, till about a year later? Well, unfortunately, I gained weight. I know. Shocker. I was shocked too, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what did I do to myself? Oh my god. But, so what happened was, I am a huge stress eater. I was stressed out of my mind for a good chunk of time, and that really does catch up to you. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I gained weight. How much did I gain? So if we want to go from the weight of September of 280 to now, I weigh 302 pounds. That is a 22-pound gain. And yes, I am like, how? Again, I stress ate a lot, and it wasn't till I weighed myself properly that I realized that. And I'm just like, I have really let myself go. But yeah, so when life be lifing, sometimes you just forget to pay attention. So yeah, and it's not that I wasn't keeping track. I kind of was for a time, but slowly but surely, I kind of slipped, and I slipped some more, to the point where I was just like, yeah, whatever, and that was my mistake. So yeah, 22 pounds in a span of, well, we'll cut it clean, 2024, so like, yeah, about 10 months or so. I gained 22 pounds, and I'm shocked, but I'm also like, well, you know, I shouldn't be surprised, honestly. Like, I did that to myself, but just cause I gained doesn't mean I can't lose it, you know what I mean? And I do want to say there's no one else to blame but myself. I know factors and circumstances happen, but I pick the foods I want to eat, and I put them in my mouth. It ingested, and I ate too much, and I got fat. Yeah, I know, it's not a very fun update, I'm sorry. And it's not like something anyone would hear and be like, wait a minute, I thought you were trying to lose weight. I'm like, I was. But then I said whatever, and I gained 22 pounds, and I'm like, uh-oh. Because the whole reason I wanted to lose weight in the first place was my back was hurting, my knees were crickety crackety, so every time I like went up the stairs or something, I would hear like my knee cartilage just go crick crick crick, and I'm like, what is that? Oh god, no. And that's why I wanted to lose weight, so I can not have back pain and not have my knees crickety crack. So I unfortunately lost sight of that. I let myself go, and at least my knees are not going crickety crackety, but my back is like, please, amber lamps. So yeah, I'm just like, uh-oh, uh-oh. But yeah, so, and it's even worse because it's the holidays, and that's when most people eat, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas dinners, cookies, and all that good stuff, and I'm just like, oh no. What a terrible time to realize you gained as much weight as you did. So yeah. Does that mean because of the holidays I'm not gonna try? No, I am gonna try. I need to get back on track. And I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with you, I weighed myself, not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago, I weighed myself, and I was about to plan a video. And I was like, okay, you know, time to get back on track, time to let people know I gained 22 pounds and be kind of sad about it, but can't because I did that. But but the week I wanted to record last week, I threw out my back so bad. I was bedridden for like 4 to 5 days. And that was not fun. I could not get to my work table where my microphone is, mounted and everything. So I'm just like, the irony of everything where I find out my weight and I'm like, okay, so we're gonna do something about it. I'm gonna eat healthier. I'm gonna do exercise. And I started on Monday to do that. And while I was doing that, I'm like, okay, so I have a good start. Tuesday, I'm gonna start making my video. Tuesday was when I threw my freaking back out like a... I don't even know. But I threw out my back pretty badly. I couldn't even stand without my back just tearing me apart. And it was I wouldn't say it's a nightmare, but it was pretty bad. I had a hard time standing up. I had a hard time walking. I twist my back just a little bit and it hurts. I couldn't even laugh without my spine just hurting me at every moment of my waking day. And let's not get started on waking up in the morning and you can't even get up. It was... okay, that part was a nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, mornings was the worst. There were like 2 to 3 days where I could not get out of bed within an hour. It took me an hour and something minutes for me to get out of bed. I had to inch by inch get out of bed because every move I made, every inch I made was pain galore. And I just was like, is it worth getting out of bed? Do I really need to get out of bed? But anyways, but yeah, it was bad. Okay, 5 days bedridden, and it's not till like recently this week that I'm not completely healed from my back, but at least I can walk and I can get out of bed within half an hour. So yeah, it's life be lifing. What can I say? But yeah, so I made bad decisions, and I'm going to fix that. Because I don't want to be in the 300s again. That's terrible. And it's not a good look for me, I think. I don't want to do public pictures just yet. I do have pictures of myself, like, don't get me wrong. But if I were to describe how my body looks, in terms of, like, visuals, I mostly have my weight all in my gut. It's mostly all in my gut. Sometimes you can see the weight gain on my face, but it's not as noticeable sometimes. I mean, I gained 20 pounds, so it is pretty noticeable, but it's mostly in the gut. And my arms, yeah, they're a bit big, but they're not, like, huge. I do have, like, big thighs, but not really. I'm kind of like a ball on a stick kind of fella, you know what I mean? That's how I kind of look. Big gut, some fat on the arms. My legs are thick, but they're not like fat looking. They kind of have structure. My neck, it's not that bad. Again, in the face, it is a little bit noticeable from the face, like little baby cheeks. But again, most of my weight is in my gut, so I got a big belly, and it is a pain. Because my back is literally carrying that son of a gun everywhere. And then when I pulled my back, oh, it was even worse. But anyways, yeah, so it is unfortunate kind of coming here and be like, yeah, I gained weight, I'm in the 300s again. And I even contemplated on, like, whether I should come back to say something or not. But I figured it's probably best to just say it and be like, you know what, this is what happened. This is what happened. Not gonna hide anything in that regards. I'll probably not be updating my weight till I actually see results. Maybe not this month, I'll do an update. I mean, this is my update for November. But it was mostly a year update. I'm not sure if I'll do December because I want to make sure I'm more situated, back in the mindset, or if I want to just be like posting update videos in January. And that's not to say, oh, I'm starting in January, so I'm just gonna eat like poop November and December. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I want to have like a little test trial for the rest of November and December, and at least come January, I can be like, hey, I have a little bit of result, here it is, you know? So a little behind the scenes kind of stuff, so to say. And I want to be upfront with that. Because since I'm not going to do weight updates, I don't want this channel to be kind of dead in the water. So I'll be not updating. My bad. Since I won't be doing updates that frequently, and it's not that it's been that frequent anyways, I want to do like different videos and see what sticks, what I want to do, what I feel compelled to do, stuff like that, just to keep the momentum going, to be honest. But yeah, so with that being said, time to read comments from my last video. So my my last comment from my last video, you know, my usual VIP trash rat art. They say, hooray, the small victories really matter. They really do, and 280 pounds really does make a difference. I know, compared to like being 300 pounds, but that's for another story. But it for real though, it really does make a difference. Small victories do matter, but even the small things can lead up to a victory or a disaster. That's what happens when I treat myself a little too much, when I stress eat, and I'm like, oh, it's just this one time. And then you do it for like a course of months, and yeah. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Trash Rat. I really appreciate you. Always a VIP of this channel. And I'm I'm sorry for being gone this long. I tend to disappear from the earth sometimes. So, yeah. So we're back for reals. And again, no wait updates for a little bit. I'm gonna be uploading something else that I am poking around in, trying to see what works, what don't work, and we'll go from there. So yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have a good morning, day, evening, night, wherever it is you are. Have a good time and take care. Happy early holidays, because I don't know. Anyways, bye.